キリシュタリア様のために全てを尽くす。氷雪の幻想を息づく北欧世界、それは戦乙女の放ちる古き神話の終焉地。その太陽は確約と大地を照らす。フェイトグランドオーダーコスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、無限表現世紀ゲッテルデメリング、消えぬ炎の階段樹。
Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We're continuing on with Lostbelt number 2, G. That's all I'm calling it. So, we're on Lord of Creation, the beginning. This is intriguing as to what this is going to be about. There's some big stuff happening. One, is Sherlock going to be okay? Is he fine? How's he holding up?
All present and accounted for? Then let's get this briefing underway. Technical advisor?
You got it. Okay, let's start with a review of our current situation. First of all, it's been about 20 hours since yesterday's attack. Thanks to all your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario. But I'm afraid we're still not doing well, all told. When Sigurd, whom we believe to be a Lostbelt servant, broke into the Shadowborder's cockpit yesterday, he made off with our void reality observation device, the Paper Moon.
That's right. Of all the things for him to take.
Hey, he didn't exactly steal it from us, did he? You gift-wrapped the damn thing for him. Why the hell would you do something like that? Even Sigurd found it weird.
You think I was giving him a present, you fool? I'll have you know that I was planning ahead. He didn't look at all like the gentle sort, so I wrapped the Paper Moon carefully to ensure he wouldn't break or damage it.
Wait, you did? Really? Oh, jeez. Alright, you can argue all you want later. Between the emergency exit, attempted emergency dive, and Sigurd's attack, the damage to the Shadow Border is, extensive. Frankly, it's a miracle that none of us died. Although, yeah, how's Holmes doing? I'm worried too. I haven't spoken to him since that battle. Is he... It's not good. If he pushes himself even a little, he'll die. He has to stay completely still while he recuperates. He didn't just lose an arm, you know. He also got inscribed with a primordial rune of death. Primordial rune? The Lost Norse runes are one of the foundations of magecraft. Mages have partially reproduced them, but they pale in comparison to the original ones from the Age of Gods. Still, that doesn't mean they're not handy. They can be chanted very quickly, which makes them useful in a lot of situations. For example, we used a whole bunch of them for Tanner's mystic codes like Gander. Oh, interesting. At any rate, the primordial runes are powerful stuff. According to Norse myth, Odin made most of the world out of Ymir, with the exception of the runes. No, the runes were a different matter. Odin discovered them after offering up his own life. Their shapes contained the depths of the world itself. I guess you could call them the pathways to truth that Odin discovered. If you inscribe the rune for death, there's no escaping it no matter what. If you're flesh and blood, that is. Flesh and blood? And since Holmes is a heroic spirit, does that mean he can be cured? Foo-foo! You got it. A gold star for you, Mash. I have no idea what you're saying, Foo. You want to lavish me the praise for my genius in putting together a recovery pod for ether bodies on such short notice? You go right on ahead. You deserve some thanks too, Tanner. I'm sorry you had to try to heal him with your mystic code so many times. But it was thanks to you that Holmes didn't disappear before I could finish the recovery pod. Oh, so he's Gokuing it up, huh? That's what they're there for. Well, thanks again. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too once he's back on his feet. That said, for the time being, Holmes will essentially be comatose. I know you're anxious, Gordy, but...
That's Mr. Gordolph too, technical advisor. Did I remind you that we're still in a briefing? And on that note, let's get down to brass tacks. Mash, Kirelite, Tanner, I've decided on a new mission for you. I trust you already know what it is, but I'll explain anyway. We have lost both the Paper Moon and one of our heroic spirits. Well, temporarily in the latter case, at least. The situation may be dire, but it's not going to improve by us sitting around twiddling our thumbs, which means...
The goal of this mission is to turn things around and keep moving forward. Sorry, I stole your thunder, didn't I? Teehee? Dang. What? I can giggle if I want. Alright, moving on. The mission has 3 main objectives. Recovering the Paper Moon, cutting down the Tree of Emptiness, and finding a path to the North Sea. I understand why we need to get the paper moon back since we can't continue our journey without it. But why is cutting down the Tree of Emptiness part of this mission too? An excellent question. As you'll recall, Sigurd didn't come here to kill us, he came here to steal the paper moon. Why would he do that if he belongs to this Lostbelt? Simply put, he wouldn't, never in a million years. The only ones who would consider the paper moon a threat are the Cryptors, especially now that they've lost Russia. In which case it makes sense to assume that he is one of the Cryptors' servants. Oh, so this Lostbelt Cryptor already knows we're here, which means... Right, there's no avoiding a fight. If we're gonna do that, we might as well take down the Tree of Emptiness while we're at it, yeah?
Correct. Once the Crypto realizes the Tree of Emptiness is in danger, we can be certain there will be some sort of response. And when we do that, it'll be the perfect chance for us to take the paper moon back. Maybe I'm being a little overly optimistic here, but I'd say this plan is absolutely foolproof.
Foo-foo. Anyway, there's a ton of work to do before we get to do that. For sort of business, we need to conduct a thorough investigation of this Lostbelt. And since we have to stay here and repair the border, I'm afraid that will fall to the two of you again. You okay with that?
We're on it.
Still, I'm a little worried about leaving the border with homes in such critical condition. Yeah, what about them gigantes? Not to worry, I've already got just the thing in mind for handling them. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you're as skilled as you are cute. Flatterer, don't stop now. It's about time somebody recognized just how cute or useful I am. Anyway, let's start by going over a few things. We need to make sure we're all on the same page for this Lostbelt after all. Alright, info dump, let's go. First things first, the Norse mythology we know from proper human history. Scandinavia used to be home to all sorts of gods, giants, and other mystics, just like the Age of Gods in other areas. But then in 1000 BC, about 3,000 years ago, Mount Calta erupted and Ragnarok began. Oh, Ragnarok is a canon event in the Fate universe, got it. It brought an end to that entire reality, essentially Scandinavia's own Age of Gods. The gods, the giants, even the phantasmals of the region, along with their myths and legends, were completely wiped out.
At least, that's what the conventional wisdom of the mage community.
Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. That was the conflict that brought an end to the gods in Norse mythology, right?
That's right. Loki's mischief eventually began all sorts of disasters, culminating with Mooseful Fire invading from Moosefulheim, the Land of Flame.
So, like, Loki's... Okay. I just have to accept, yep, all the gods are here.
In fact, what most believed to have been an enormous eruption from Mount Calta was actually the Fire Giants' invasion. It's said that during Ragnarok, Odin was eaten by Fenrir, the great wolf of ruin, and that many gods died in a fearsome clash with the giants. Before Surtur, the fiery king of giants and ruler of Muspelheim, laid waste to all land with his flaming sword.
Yep, and once the gods and giants had vanished from Scandinavia, that was when the Age of Humanity began. That was when most of the mystic was lost and civilization advanced rapidly. Foo-foo! 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 Basically, yep, what is Foo? Is Foo actually saying stuff during this? I'm really worried. The idea that the reality texture covering the world disappeared along with Scandinavia's Age of Gods was more of a presumption, courtesy of mages from proper human history. That does differ a bit from regular historical records, though. The oldest known record we have of Mount Calta erupting goes back to AD 930. There just aren't any records of what happened all the way back in 1000 BC.
That tracks if the entire texture was wiped out. Again, conventional wisdom says we only have bits and pieces left over now because of this entire texture disappearing.
You really do love your conventional wisdom, don't you, Director?
What's wrong with that? Many notable authorities support that theory. I'm told it's all but common knowledge in the Clock Tower's archaeology department, in the Meluastea faction to be precise.
Foo-foo-foo. When you get right down to it, there's still a lot we don't know. In proper human history, we never did get the full picture of the Scandinavian Age of Gods, so all we have are a lot of vague guesses patched together from whatever small remnants we could find. But hey, that's pretty much the case everywhere.
However, that's obviously not the case for this version of Scandinavia, not by a damn sight. I'm guessing that here in this Scandinavian Lostbelt, the Age of Gods never ended.
Does that mean there are other gods here too? Or gods, period? That would seem to follow. Maybe, maybe not. If we are still in the Age of Gods here, then there may well be gods kicking around too, but at this point we can't really say for sure. One of the big questions we need to answer is, when did this Lostbelt diverge from proper human history? The other is, given the giants we've run into, we can be certain that it is still before the AD era, and that the Age of God level mystics still exist, but we still don't know why that is. So, there are two big questions. When and why? We should feel a lot better once we have the answers. So we want to know the time period this Lostbelt diverged from proper human history, and why it happened in the first place. Right you are, Mash! At this point, I think it could have diverged around 3,000 years ago, around the time of Ragnarok and proper human history's Scandinavian Age of Gods. It's weird for me to think that Ragnarok happened in like 1000 BC. It just feels not long enough ago. Like, it feels like that should be way, way off in the past. Not like 1,000 years after Jesus was around, you know? Or, no, that'd be still before. Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Numbers are hard. But as to why that happened, your guess is as good as mine. 1,000 years before Jesus. Even still, it feels way too soon. Why does the Lostbelt look like this? What are those flames you saw in the northern mountains? And based on what we've been able to observe from the border, it does look like there aren't any towns or cities, like there are in proper human history. Are there even any other humans here? If so, did they change into something else like the Yaga? We really do have a lot of unanswered questions.
That's right. We still know practically nothing. The best we have right now is our estimation that the Age of Gods never really ended here. If only a divine being would have the courtesy to show up and tell us what's going on. Stupid Lostbelt.
I don't know. I can't think of many gods that go in for the whole exposition thing. Foo-foo. Hey, at least you got the adorable and knowledgeable Da Vinci on your side. Let's see, speaking of the situation here, right, I've still got to tell you about the Scandinavian Tree of Emptiness. But we weren't able to see it. I imagine not, particularly since the border couldn't see it with its sensors either. So we should assume that this Lostbelt's Tree of Emptiness is being concealed somehow.
Which is why your mission objectives include finding it. Good luck. We're counting on you.
Roger that.
Good. That's what I like to hear. It really raises my hopes for your performance.
Boo-foo! Let's see. Alright, and one more thing. I really hate to say this, but it's not possible to summon servants outside of battle here. Well, at least in battle is fine. Phew! Because there aren't any ley lines nearby? The border's running way low on power thanks to the damage, but the biggest issue is the fact that we couldn't detect any ley lines. I bet it's because all the magical energy intertwined with the ice and snow at a molecular level. I'm afraid it's also going to interfere with our long-range comms. Alternatively, the ice and snow's magical energy could be completely controlling both this Lostbelt's mana and history. So that would mean if someone were manipulating the ice and snow via magecraft, then it'd mean they're incredibly powerful. If we want to keep hypothesizing, I guess that if someone else like that exists, they're also this Lostbelt's king. Of course, it's possible this is just what the Lostbelt is like, but let's keep that possibility in mind.
If I may. Its short, the situation is highly precarious. We have no choice but to send a mere two-person team to explore further, despite the fact that we currently have no means of defending ourselves. I hope you can appreciate how difficult of a decision this was to reach.
All clear here.
Good, good. Very well then, as the expedition team. You will leave first thing tomorrow morning at 0900.
While we're on the subject, let's talk about your current destination, too. Though we don't know where Sigurd went after stealing the Paper Moon, we did detect a group of life forms approximately 150 kilometers northwest from the border's current location. I'm hoping it's a village, even though there wasn't one there on the 2019 map. Anyway, I think that'd be a good place to start asking around. I'll make sure to prepare some translation talismans before you leave, of course. So we just don't head out there and be like, hinga-dinga-durga. I wish I could do more to help you two. Under normal circumstances, I'd be right there with you in the border. But this is the best we can do right now. I'm sorry. The Shadow Border still needs a lot of repair work to get it mobile again. And of course, zero sailing is currently out of the question. Still, at least you won't have to worry about the Ortonax. I spent the last 24 hours going over the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. You shouldn't have to worry about it acting up after getting hit with a demonic sword anymore. Thank you, Da Vinci. The next time I see him... Yep, you give him what for. Don't hold back on Siegfried's account. Yes, you're right. Though I don't think we need to bring Siegfried into this. It sucks that we can't count on our comms. I wish we had at least one more fighter we could send with you. Yeah, having another heroic spirit around right now would be real welcome. Especially one who could watch for the border for me.
Oh, no, you don't. Don't you even think about wasting our last bit of power in a summoning test. If you got time to whine about things we haven't got, then let's go out there and find them. That's the smartest way to go about this.
Yeah, you've got a point. Alright, Mash Tanner. We're gonna have to count on the two of you to find some help, and maybe even bolster our fighting forces into the bargain. Maybe there are the other heroic spirits from proper human history here, like there were in Russia. Exactly. With any luck, there'll be heroic spirits the land itself summoned here, like Beowulf and Billy. Alright, let's go over everything one last time. For this mission, the two of you have 3 primary objectives. First, take back the Paper Moon. Second, cut down the Tree of Emptiness. And third, find a path to the North Sea. Of course, those last 2 are more for extra credit, but the first one is absolutely crucial. So let's get started with that information gathering and hopefully recruiting some fighters. We won't let this mission fail. Right, Senpai. Foo-foo-foo.
Very well then, we begin tomorrow morning at 0900. Now, no further questions, this briefing is concluded.
Wow, that felt like a real actual work meeting. Especially the part where they repeated the information twice. What are our current quests, by the way? Horsetail? Got one of those in Paper Mario. I've never seen those in real life. I don't know how you'd eat it. Okay, yeah, we got this here. Just beating up basic enemies. That's easy peasy. No battles. Wow. Wow, really? Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Aw, I like Mash's little jacket. The puffer jacket. It's adorable. It doesn't look like there'll be any blizzard. Looks like today's forecast for the southern Sweden region of this Lostbelt is clear skies. I'm all set, Senpai. I just hope we don't run into any storms like last time. I doubt we'll see many storms as big as the ones in Russia, but this Lostbelt certainly is extraordinary. We'll need to pay close attention in general, not just to the weather as we go, especially since we can't count on much on the way of backup in this time. I know, I really wish there was another heroic spirit who could take over for me here, but, well, since there isn't, we'll just have to make do.
Technical advisor, how long you plan to spend your time saying your goodbye? Get back in here already. May I remind you, you're the only operational heroic spirit we've got right now. Every second you spend is another second the rest of us are defenseless.
Oh, what's the matter, Director? Missed them already? Something you want to say to them before they go?
No, I mean yes. With the paper road stolen, our position is extremely precarious. And that's the fact we have no mobility on land. And we're as good as dead if an enemy happens to find us. Therefore, it's imperative you to complete your mission and return as quickly as possible. Whatever you do, make sure you don't rush in and get yourself hurt or worse. We absolutely cannot afford to lose any more of our human or servant resources. Really, we can't afford to lose anything else, given the state of things. Anyway, your first order of business is getting back the paper moon. The second is returning here safely. Now get on with it.
For all his bluster, the new director really does wear his heart on his sleeve. I'm pretty sure that was his way of showing he's worried about you two. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point, right? Yes, it is. I'm starting to get a better sense of him. Oh, you should have heard him.
Have the demi-servants and girls' injuries healed yet? Well, it should be okay if they run into the demonic sword wielder again.
Not that he's gonna lift a finger himself, given how he's been even more timid than usual ever since home's been taken out. I must admit, I'm a little worried about the border, with you being the only one who can defend it now. Hey, I know I'm not much of a fighter, but don't you worry. I'm pretty sure Sigurd isn't gonna bother the border anymore. Plus, I've already gone and put up an extra sturdy bounded field around it anyway. And it's not just sturdy, I made sure none of the indigenous life would be able to tell it's there, especially the giants. I don't think I've worked this hard on a bounded field since I was putting the finishing touches on the Mona Lisa. Wait, yeah, I had no idea Da Vinci used to put bounded fields around her paintings back... Huh. Alright. Alright then, we'll be here waiting for you to come back with good news. You two be extra careful up there. We still don't know much about this place after all. Not to mention that, well... the fact that we won't be able to communicate is going to be a serious issue. I wish I could have done something about that, but we're past that now. I mean, we could use your bird. Snow and ice here infused with magical energy, which will get in the way no matter what, so we won't be able to talk to each other once you're more than a few kilometers out. But that doesn't mean... Oh, I apologize. Oh my god. I got a bit of my tea. My matcha tea. One of the particles on my throat. That doesn't mean I'm giving up. I've still got a few ideas I'll try when I get the chance. You got a lot in play between healing homes and fix the border. Just make sure you don't push yourself too hard. With the border immobilized, we effectively won't be able to share what we each learn until you make it back to the this Norrköping area. Got it. This will be the first time you two are entirely on your own. Make sure you're especially careful. Don't go out of your way to save any cute girls asking for help unless they're at least as cute as me, okay? We won't, and please, take care of yourself too, Da Vinci. You guys are too damn nice for being so young. Then again, I guess I'm younger than you now, aren't I? I'll be careful too. Oh, and one more. Foo? Foo-foo! Foo-Q! Whoa. When did you sneak out? You were hiding in my shield again, weren't you? Foo-foo-foo-foo-foo-foo-foo! Why are you so chatty this time? Okay, looks like Foo's come along with us too. Aye, the more the merrier. Yes, going from 2 to 3 means 50% more resources. Thanks for coming along, Foo. Foo-foo! So even Foo's trying to help make up for a lack of personnel now. Well, he has great instincts at least. Isn't that right, you little furball, you? Foo! Yes, Foo is even more capable in his own right. Having him along will be a big help. I think we'll be able to effectively fight as a group of 3 now. Foo! 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 Yes, I mean that. Foo! 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 Want to sit on my shoulder? Not Senpai's? Looks like he really likes you, Mash. Okay, this 2-person team is now officially a 3-person team. And on that note, it's finally time to show off my latest invention. This little beauty is something I came up with while I was trying to figure out a way to stay in touch. Sadly, they won't help us communicate, but they will help you get around this Lostbelt a lot easier. I give you... jet skis? The Ortonax Olarius board attachments. What the... Are these some kind of additional equipment for my exoskeleton? When did you even have time to make these? They're skis! Foo! 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 Never underestimate a genius. That's right, they're basically super awesome skis. Thanks to their magical energy thrusters, you'll be zipping around like nobody's business. Not even Hilarious, the garden patron saint of skiers, has got anything on these babes. I didn't know that was a saint. Don't worry, they come with wards and gyro sensors designed to help keep your balance. I've gotten a set for you too, Tanner. With these, you 3 should be able to make your way around the Scandinavian snow plains in the blink of an eye. Whoa, now we won't have to ride any weird local animals. That's right, you should damn well be impressed. Oh, be aware that if you want to go really fast, you should fold your arms up and just hang on tight to mash. Thank you, Da Vinci. I appreciate this a lot, but this isn't taking care of yourself. Hey, if you're gonna stay up all night working, best to do it while you're young. Besides, I asked way too much of you two the day before yesterday. It's the least I could do to make up for that. I'm sure Holmes would say the same. But then again, given what our great detective is like, maybe not. I know it's my fault you two keep having to shoulder so much responsibility. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, be careful out there. I filled the storage space in Master Seal with camping gear, water, and a few days worth of food, so make sure you rest up when you need to. I'm sorry, you can store stuff in her shield? Oh, I guess, because that's where they put the Holy Grail, right? I guess that makes sense. Remember, it's just going to be the 2 of you, and Foo, so you need to be extra, extra careful. Right. See you later, Da Vinci. Bye, have a good trip. Don't come back and expect us all to be alive. Up to the thin ice hill. Alright, looks like we got some dudes. Looks like we got some guys. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, and I sent her to her final form, too. Look at her. Now she's got a womb tattoo. The Tiamatness definitely comes out, though. You can see it quite a bit, which is interesting. So let's go with our... Kill Berserkers. So we got, like, these guys, and then these guys in the back. Sounds good, but you know what? Let's replace you with, let's give her a shot. She's powerful now. She's pretty strong. She's not maxed out, but we'll give her a go. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, looks like home. Snow, ice, and fire. Well, except for that last part. except for that last part. That's more British Columbia. So this is a Scandinavian Lostbelt. Looking at it again, it's all very... It's kind of beautiful. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely a beautiful landscape. Ice and snow need extreme cold, but fire is one of the hottest things in the world. And yet, here they are coexisting. I've never seen anything like it before. But at the same time, it's kind of bizarre. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can burn, but then there's the fire floating above the mountains. This scenery may be beautiful, but it's also incomprehensibly mystic. Phew! The hilarious sports are great at getting around since they can even go up inclines, but when you move at high speeds, you really won't be able to take stock of your surroundings much. Now that we're taking a break to look around, there are several things I've noticed. For example, the amount of fallen snow. I read that Scandinavia actually isn't all that snowy except for Norway. But here in this Lostbelt, the mountains are frozen over. Even the trees are. Oh, wait, not trees, just ice shaped like conifers. Huh. Does it mean there aren't any actual plants here? It certainly seems that way, at least at this point. Maybe this means there's a different force at work here. Something very different than what caused Russia's ice age. I remember hearing these Lostbelts are alternate hypothetical versions of history. What must this world's history have been like for it to be this sort of scenery? Oh, ah. Foo-foo! Q! Look, senpai, birds. It must mean this Lostbelt has other normal animals and not just giants and demonic beasts. I'm kind of relieved to see that. Right, the fact that birds can survive in this world is a good sign. Foo-foo! Foo, is there something about those birds that bothers you? We're gonna One Piece Foo up to those birds to strike them down for food. Foo-foo! Huh? Anyway, we should get back to our journey. Foo, you stay inside my shield while we use the hilarious boards, okay? We don't want the wind blowing you away while we're on the move after all. Foo! But first, here's a map of where we would be in proper human history. There's definitely some margin of error since there aren't any GPS satellites to sync it up with, but it should still help. There we go, we're currently on the Scandinavian peninsula, right on top of what used to be Lake Vättern in southern Sweden. Hang on, we're on a lake? Yes, that's right, at least we would be in proper human history. Lake Vättern is an enormous lake believed to have been taken shape after Earth's most recent ice age. It's said to be almost 2,000 square kilometers. Really? Really? 2,000 square kilometers? But in this Lostbelt, we're obviously standing on a mountain range covered in snow. Foo! Foo-foo! Foo! Foo! It's not just the ice, snow, and fire. This Lostbelt differs from proper human history in a lot of significant ways. I thought I'd learned that in Russia, but after seeing things like this, I feel like I'm learning it all over again. Foo-foo-foo! Foo-foo! Foo-foo! Foo! Foo! Why are you going so nuts? Foo! Cow! What is it, Foo? Did I do something to... Ah! I'm so sorry. I should have noticed sooner. There are large magical energy signals nearby. They look to be giants. But why now? We didn't run into a single one on the way here. Maybe they only approach if you stay in one place for a long time? No, never mind. I'll worry about that later. Right now we need to take care of the immediate threat. Alright, make sure your newly tuned up Ortnax is ready to go. Understood. Ready to begin battle once the giants are in range. I mean, you say that, but you're not fighting with us right now, actually. Like, you're here, but you're not here, you know? We're not here, you know? We'll see. Alright. Let's take you out first. You know what? Let's get some big meter. Nothing like a little bit of tea. I guess I should have made her start growing. That's a weird thing to say out of context now I think about it. Growth state. Infinite growth has started. Let's go. Let's again keep trying to kill this guy. Okay, here we go. And Yeetus Supremus. I wonder how good King Protea could be if we... Does the growth last... Okay, up to 10 turns? That's a lot, actually. Like, for real. And your Noble Phantasm does all enemies. So, let's see how you're actually good at using it. Let's see here. So if we were to go like... Let's see here. Give them the biggest head pat. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, huh? Ooh, it's a lot of damage. And she continues to grow. Rad. Okay. We got another Jotun. Yo, Sany, I just realized you're like super fitting for this area. I kind of love it. You know what? Let's go blue up. And you know what? I don't think we're gonna need it, so let's just put this on for now. Just so we have some defense up as well. Alright. Also, I didn't comment. There is a new battle theme. It's fine. I don't love it compared to some of the others immediately. But it's fine. It fits the tone. Okay. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, so now let's use... Do you know what? Okay, so this one, reduce skill cooldown by 1 and increase Noble Phantasm charge based on the amount of growth. Remove infinite growth and growth. So if I use this, it does do the cooldown up, but yeah, nah, I don't feel like using that honestly. Let's instead just do as much big damage as we can to you for now. Let's see how well you guys do. I want to check your numbers, you know. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Ow. Okay. Let's go like this. I wonder how the Jotun feels about King Protea. Okay. And pow. Let's see, how much gain do you get? Not bad, not bad. So let's see here. If I were to turn this off now... not bad. Though the fact that I am, you know, only Noble Phantasm level 1 obviously means that it's not as good as it could be. But, okay. Alright. So yeah, and this gets a bonus if you're in growth. So I see her sort of loop, if you will. That's pretty good. That's pretty fun. Alright, we got that. Humanoid enemies. Yep, that counts for the giants, which is good for me. Okay. Hopefully there's not too many just, alright, let's keep going. Oh no, there's random enemy. Like, because honestly, I find that to be the worst part of the Fate stories, is when it's just the same. Wow, you're saving for Karen? She's not going to be up for a while, dude. But you know what? Kind of really enjoying that. So you know what? Let's go skill. Where is she? Right there. So this one seems like a good one to focus on. Let's get some of that. Plus, level 5s are ones I want to focus on with this, with getting them powerful, of course. Because level 5 servants are, of course, or 5 stars rather, are some of the best. Let's do that. Let's do some of that, because this is definitely the skill that we want to really focus on. More max HP, more and more max HP. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so how are we doing? Oh, hey, fitting. Good. Works for me. Not bad. Don't mind if I do. Okay, and ooh. Okay, guess we're doing those then for now. That's fine by me. And you know what? Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get one of those because you are, of course, 5-star real good. Let's do as much as we can with these two. I did take a look on the wiki, and the wiki said, or rather, Game Press, and it said, yeah, focus on the first two, and then do the monster strength last, because it's good, but it's not a, you know, function like these. Okay, so we'll do some of these. Also, RIP, absolutely rip my QP. I've already lost half of it. Oh well. We'll get some more. Okay, so I think this is the last one we'll be able to get it up to. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. We'll do some of this. Don't mind me. Oh, those reverse scales are not fun to get. Not fun to get at all. Oh well. There'll be another event where I'll get a bunch of them, I'm sure. Okay. Get as much as we can. Aw, this is entertainment, isn't it? Also, oh man, look at my QP descending. Holy crap. How much more? Okay, well, we'll get this. I don't think I have anyone else for the Giant's rings, so we can't get any more anyways. Well, okay. Sick. Okay. Well, that'll be a good help here. Same thing? All right. Let's see. Might as well just grab someone who has this up, because why not? Like, if I'm just using this team to begin with anyways, so might as well stick to getting someone who has the bonus up, and then even, like, if you're in the back here, I'm not actually using you. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, let's switch you off. Do we have a... Let's see. I think I'll just switch this off for you, and that should be good. Do this. Spawned up. Sounds good. Alright. Let's go. Might as well do it. It's free bond points. The battle is over. There are no other magical energy signals within 30 meters of our position. I have to apologize again, Senpai. Even after all of Da Vinci's reminders to be careful, I still let my guard down. I know I need to be extra vigilant in watching for magical energy signals and servants, especially since we can't contact the border, and yet I completely failed at that task. Hey, let's take this as a reminder of why we need to be more careful. Take that L and turn it into a lesson. Right, I promise I won't make the same mistake again. Foo. Thank you, Fu, but it's not your fault. You have nothing to apologize for. You can straight up talk to him at this point, huh? If anything, I should be thanking you for alerting us to the danger, so thank you. Fu. You okay? Even though we're unable to contact the Shadow Border, we're effectively cut off from Chaldea itself. I need to keep that in mind. In accordance with the Chaldea Personnel Code, Article 23, Paragraph 2, it's imperative that I remain calm and proceed with caution. In other words, I'm free to make decisions, act independently, and return to base of my own discretion. And then make an official report, of course. It seems kind of sparse on the details. Yes, it is. Dr. Roman added paragraph 2 when no one was looking. That's just like him. Yes, it is, isn't it? Those are ski noises, huh? I've confirmed that the Ortonax Solarius board's attachments have been safely shut down and stowed, initiating standard Ortonax movement mode. Since there are a lot of trees in this area, I think it'd be better to put the Solarius boards away and move around on foot for a while. It's a good idea. Let's do that. You don't want to bump into a tree. That sucks while skiing. Okay, Senpai. Trees are actually made. I thought I almost said trees are actually made out of ice, which is an incorrect statement. But trees actually made of ice. I can't tell if they were carved from ice or if all these tree-like formations were stuck in the ground. Either way, I can't imagine there would be much wildlife in a place like this. Woo! That said, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but... Uh-oh. Based on the magical energy signals I'm sensing, looks like there are more giants past the ice trees. There are more of them gathered than anywhere else we've seen so far. Maybe the path we took to avoid the fiery mountains ended up bringing us to their territory. Let's try to make sure they don't see us. Good point. I'll keep that in mind, Master. Foo-foo! Wow! Yes, Foo, that means we'll be walking from here on. Foo! You are more talkative than ever. Foo! Look at him go! Can't believe he's already gone that far ahead. Please don't run off too far on your own, Foo. We don't want a giant spotting you. Oh, but then again, maybe it would be okay. You're so cute that even a giant might want to keep you as a pet instead of eating you. Foo Foo! Senpai, can I talk to you about something? I think I understand Foo now. Of course. Thank you. Something has been bothering me about him. Sigurd, okay. Sigurd is one of the greatest heroes in all of Scandinavia. He reforged King Sigmund, his father's demonic sword Gram, after the divine spear Gungir shattered it. Then went on to defeat the dragon Fafnir and gain its wisdom. That fits what with Holmes told us. Later, he and Brynhild the Ooh, interesting. Okay, we know her. Later, he and Brynhild the Valkyrie fell in love, but the relationship was poisoned by hate and ended with his death. He has many of the same roots as Siegfried, so much so that some believe they are actually the same hero. Yeah, it's a bit confusing why they're so similar and not. And yet I don't know why, but I didn't get that sense at all from that masked heroic spirit. True, he and Siegfried couldn't be more different. I agree. Senpai, I think I hear some... That sounded like a child. Right, it came from the north-northwest. It came from the north-northwest? I guess that's right. Let's go. Child. Oh, wow. You have a character's... Ooh, your art looks remarkably different from anyone else. Oh, no. They saw me. Now what do I do? It was going so well, too. I don't understand why things never turn out well for me. I'm such an idiot. No, please, no. Eep. We made it, Master. Please focus on keeping her safe. As for me, I'll handle these giants. You get back too, please, Foo. Foo. What the? Who are you two? No, you can't. Any child the Bergrisar find is doomed. So you have to run away if you see a child being attacked by one of them. I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Go and get out of here. Hey, it's not an option. Huh? Yeah, you idiot. Now they're gonna squash us all. No, they won't. We won't let them. Ortonax is holding steady at maximum output. I can do this, Master. Let's save the girl, Mash. Right. I will say there is a bit of a parallel that I'm seeing with Mash and Sigurd, is they're both wearing kind of like tactical gear. And I don't know how intentional that is, that they look very similar for that. But like you can definitely see a bit of that where they're both wearing, you know, like this face covering, like tactical gear. Okay. Start the growth. Okay, so now it's 10 turns. Okay. Let's go. Some of this. Okay. Alright. Well, it's not bad. Ice Pillar Alarm. Well. Let's do some of this. Full combo. Okay. And... Okay, 35%. Not bad. Just gonna be a problem, of course, when there's like 3 of them attacking us, right? Okay. He's not super powerful, at least, you know? So that's good. Actually, let's do a full combo with you. Alright, here you go. Slammy. Flick. Oh my goodness, I love her animations. It's great. It's good. It's good. It's good. I like it a lot. Okay. And then she even scooches ahead. It's good. It's great. I mean, it's going to be weird whenever you're going to be fighting in a place that is, like, enclosed. Like, for them, but hey, that's fine. Well, let's do an attack up. Might as well use it now and then just continue on after. You know, just go like this, this, and this. Yeah, so it's you get a buster up if you're in growth. It doesn't get rid of it. So use your meter while you have it. And even if you're almost into growth again, you can use it to start it up again with your skill there. Nice. Okay, King Protea is not bad at all. I feel like King Protea could lead to some incredibly memey teams with like if I got Protea, Mash, and Merlin going into team defense / you know, healing plus growing, I feel like there's a good chance for that. Ooh, there's the better greasy. There's the greasy burger. All right, well, let's do this to start. Let's pop this to try and get some more stuff for you. Okay, yeah, so let's go like this. All right. I gotta say, it's very strange playing Fate Extra right now and seeing how not like this Nero is in that game at all. Oof, that hurt. Strange rock alarm, huh? Please stop, sir. Okay, I'm gonna pop that on you. Okay, let's go. Some of this. We're gonna get more than one Noble Phantasm next turn, so... Let's see here. Well, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Oh, you got yours, so yeah, this'll win. Especially if we do blue up. Pop this on you. Pop this on you. There we go. So then, yeah, look at this. This'll straight murder you, especially that 100% there at the end. I mean, unless, of course, you have like an inherent resistance to ice, which I don't think is a thing, but we'll see. Yeah. Thankfully, elemental weaknesses are not really a thing yet, so... Alright, let's see here. A leveled up again. More humanoids defeated. 2 Giants rings. Well, they are getting easy to get, so that's not much of a problem. Okay. Okie dokie. The battle is over. I don't detect any other magical energy signals within 30 meters. We defeat the giants and ice creatures, but that was the first time we've come across a mountain giant. A Bergrisi. In Norse mythology, the Bergrisar were a race of mountain giants that were on friendly terms with the Jotun, the frost giants. But I don't remember reading anything about them banding together and attacking humans like that. First things first, great job up there, Mash. Thank you, Master. I managed to fend off the attackers without sustaining any injury, all thanks to your support, Senpai. The load on my Orton axe is well within its tolerance. Da Vinci did an amazing job tuning it up. Foo-foo-foo-foo-foo. Oh, that's right. Senpai, is that girl... Bergersar, Bergersar, Bergersar. Oh, Heavenly Mother, oh merciful Goddess, please I beg of you. Even if the giants do smush me flat, please let me stay with everyone else after I die. Excuse me? Is she speaking Swedish? The talisman doesn't have any problem translating conversation, but it's still a little hard to make out what she's saying. It might just be me, but it kind of sounds like she has a strong accent, too. Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay, you can open your eyes. That's right, we're not going to hurt you. I promise you, you're safe for the moment. I'm alive? There's no more Bergersar around? That's right, you have nothing to worry about. There are no more giants around here. Looks around. Relieved sigh. That's amazing! I can't believe it, the goddess must have sent you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You two saved my life, that's so amazing. How did you do it? Usually any of the giants see end up getting pancaked. But none of us are even a little bit squished. Oh, I'm sorry. You're supposed to introduce yourself when you first meet someone, aren't you? I remember learning that. My name's Gerda. Hello, Gerda. That's a lovely name you have. It has a wonderful Nordic ring to it. Thanks, see? I like the way it sounds, too. It's very nice to meet you both, Miss Black Armor, Mr. Black Hair. What are your names? I'm Tanner, the girl in the armor is Mash Curiolite. And I'm Mash Curiolite. Tanner and Mash Curiolite, huh? Got it. You two are incredible. I can't believe you really saved me. What village are you from? You don't seem like you're shivering. How can you not be cold with so few layers? I'm nice and warm thanks to my fur coat. I knew I'd have to get ready for anything once I decide to go out on my own. The grown-ups won't help because they're busy getting everything ready for tomorrow, so I have to do it all myself. That includes the cooking and tending to the children who have come down with terrible fevers. Oh, right, a reward. When someone does something nice for you, you have to repay them. I don't have anything on me right now. I'd have to go back to the village. But I also have to find the medicinal herbs before I go back. What should I do? Senpai, this is the first Scandinavian we've met. It must mean there are human villages here. And they don't seem to have mutated to adapt to this environment like the Yaga have. Maybe that means their culture is close to proper human history. Although, for some reason, her outfit doesn't seem like anything someone would wear in 2020. Regardless, I think she'll be willing to take us to her village. Once we get there, we can ask around. Oh, when the Tree of Emptiness is gone, she'll... Oh, no. Yes. Once it's gone, all life in this Lostbelt will most likely well. But if we're going to restore proper human history, I know it's just... Yes, I feel the same way. I think I would have fought off those giants even if you hadn't said anything, Senpai. No, there's no way you would have just stood by, Senpai. That's just not who you are. I would always be the first to try and rescue her. That's us. That's who we be. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna probably help her get herbs and then go to the village, right? Yeah, let's get going. That said, I will say, I have a little bit of... someone posted the event details for the event coming up. And so I'm like, I'm assuming that pretty soon this game's gonna go into maintenance, but we'll see. Foo-foo-foo! Foo-foo-foo! Oh, you're adorable. Come here, it's okay. Foo-cow! Oh, that looks like fun. Let me try. Hop. Foo! You're too pretty to be a mouse. Maybe you're a dog or a cat. Oh, I know. You must be a What? Force! I've never seen any animal besides sheep this close up before. You're so beautiful. Oh, but I did see something else beautiful just a little while ago. It was a rainbow, a huge 7-colored rainbow that stretched all the way past the mountains. Nobody else saw it, but I did. Isn't that amazing? Hee hee. Foo-foo. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I'm allergic to foo. Oh god, hold it in, hold it in. Keep the sneezes at bay. Yeah, I wish you could have seen it too. Foo! Wonder why Foo's in such a good mood. Could it be the weather? Maybe he likes it cold like this? There, look, Senpai, we've only just met Gerda and food is already taken to her. Oh wait, maybe it's the other way around and Gerda's actually the one who's taken to him? She's a cheerful girl, isn't she? Yeah, she's very cheerful. And it sounds like she came all this way to find special medicine for a friend back in her village. She must be very responsible, too. Something I'm wondering about, though. She said she was looking for medicinal herbs, right? Does this mean plants can grow around here? Not to mention that if this is an emergency, why is she out here all by herself? I don't know about other regions in this Lostbelt, but it's no secret dangerous giants roam around here. And of course, there's no way an ordinary human could fight a giant alone. They'd be dead for sure. If someone needed to come out here, shouldn't it be an armed group of adults who know how to fight? There must be more of this that we don't know yet. Well, she did say they're all busy for the festival. Are you guys talking about me? That's right. I left my village to look for medicinal herbs. The grown-ups are all too busy getting ready for tomorrow, so we kids have to take care of ourselves. And since I'm the big sister, I have to do my best to pull my weight. That's pretty mature of me, right? Foo-foo-foo! Is that a compliment? Thank you, Foo. You're such a good boy. Your fur is so pretty, too. It's soft and smooth. Foo-foo-foo! I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm afraid it's dangerous here. This area seems to be frequented by giants. Yeah, I guess you're right. We only see them occasionally near the village, but I know there's lots of giants around these mountains. Still, there's nothing else I can do. The only one who knows how to use runes is the envoy, and she isn't coming till tomorrow. Oh! Her runes of healing can cure people who are sick in no time, but Laura probably won't survive through the night without those herbs. Runes of healing, envoy? That's why I came all this way. Someone told me that there were amazing healing herbs near here. They said they can cure anything, that they're especially good for fevers. So, well, I know it's reckless of me to be out here. We're not really supposed to leave the village. Really? Well, yes, nobody's ever supposed to leave. Isn't it like that in your village, too? The only ones permitted to go outside the village are the envoys choosing to be the servants of the gods. God. I'm sorry, could you explain what you mean by the gods and envoys? Nice try, but you won't trick me that easily. Lady Mash, girl in black armor. People have always told me that only envoys of goddess have swords or spears. But I didn't know you use shields too. That's amazing, Lady Mash. Wait, me, an envoy? I'm not sure about the envoy, but you're definitely an angel. Come on, Master, this is no time for joking around. Hey! Maybe you can take us to your village after you found the herbs. I was hoping you might offer to help me. Oh, does that mean you can read my mind? Even if you don't have any weapons of your own, Mr. Blackhair. You must be an envoy of the gods, too. Yeah, sure, let's say that. I mean, ignore all the gods that are my servants. Oh, Red X, huh? What do we got? We got ourselves another one of them dang giants, huh? Okay. Well, let's move you up then. Okay, well, that should be good. Works for me. 20% all. So wait, the 20% all, does that mean that it's... Does that mean everyone gets more meter? Is that what I'm getting at? Also Gloom. That's new. I don't remember her having that. Huh. Oh, wait, no, shoot. That's this. Never mind. I'm stupid. I was like, huh. Because I was thinking it was one of these. Increased bond gain by 20%, including sub-members. Okay, so everyone gets bond up. Okay, that's good. Well, in that case, let's see if we can double up your bond up. Why not? Okay, well, let's continue. Tree of Emptiness? The sun? Foo-foo-foo! That's right, the Tree of Emptiness is like a huge tree that stretches all the way up to the sky. Have you ever heard of anything like that? As for the sun, we were hoping you might know something about why it's so big here. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about either of those. I've never heard any legends about a big tree like that, and the sun's always been that size. It's just like mountains have always been made of fire or ice. That's how it's always been. Nobody asks why. I see. Ah. Oh no, did I say something to offend you, Lady Mash? I'm sorry if my answer didn't satisfy you. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. You have nothing to apologize for, right? Let's just focus on finding those herbs. Are you sure? Okay, thank you. They should be pretty close by. Foo! Foo-foo-foo! Senpai? In Norse mythology, the world tree Yggdrasil played a very important role. I know she's young, but it seems a little strange that Gerda wouldn't know anything about it. Yeah, maybe they don't have any legends of an Yggdrasil here? That seems unlikely. But I suppose we can't completely... Oh, it's an Yggdrasil-less... Wait, is this a Norse world where all the realms have combined? Is that what it's going to be? Is that the Lostbelt? That every single one of the 9 realms have combined into one? I suppose we can't completely rule it out. Given the Lostbelts, by definition, are alternate histories that differ from proper human history, worlds where the pruning theoretical phenomenon continue to take place to the present day. It is possible that Norse mythology as we know it was altered somehow. Mountains of ice, mountains of fire, a strangely large sun and giants. I wonder if all these things that seem so strange to us might have something to do with different version of Norse myth. Assuming that the myth here is actually a historical fact here. Foo-foo! Foo! Foo-foo! Foo! Ooh! Senpai Gerda, I'm sorry, but please stay still for a bit. Try not to make any sound. Giant footsteps. Who was the first to notice again? We must have sensed the giant's presence before we did. I'm sorry, Gerda. This must be a lot for you to take in all at once. How can I put this? Basically, Foo's got very good instincts. Foo! Foo, foo, foo. Oh, I see. He looks very proud of that, too. His footsteps aren't getting any quieter. Looks like the giant isn't about to leave. Well, of course not. We're almost there after all. Wait, don't tell me the herbs are like in their village. This way, follow me, but be very, very quiet. Activating Ortanax's stealth mode. Its silencing talisman should muffle the engine and exhaust noise. There, that should do it. Let's go, Master. Whoa, okay. Nature, huh? This is the place. There, look, see all that grass? There's even flowers, too. They say that long ago there used to be places like that outside our village, too. Places where animals and flowers could grow and thrive. They say it happens way up in high places between fire and ice mountains all the time. So I thought about it and I decided to climb the ice mountain side. Not that it was much of a choice since humans can't climb the fire mountains, right? We get burned up. I see, that does make sense. Maybe it's because we're relatively high up near the fire that the ice and snow have melted here. The air is nice and warm and you can see the land. That must be why plants and flowers can grow here. It's almost like a garden. I can't help but notice the giants, guys. Yes, there are giants walking around here too, but that has helped us learn something, Senpai. It looks like Norse giants can live in all kinds of environments, not just cold ones. In fact, judging from the way they're gathered here, they may even prefer warmer climates. I guess they don't like the cold either.
This is gonna make things difficult.
That's true. I suggest we whittle the giant's numbers down a bit, collect the herbs we're after, then quickly activate the hilarious board's thruster mode to make an emergency getaway. Woohoo! So far, our path has been through the eastern ice forest, but the west looks to be a steep, snowy slope. So if we can just get to that slope and ski down the rest of the way. Yes, if you're good skiers, that will work, I think. But how can we? We don't have any skis.
Hey, don't worry, we got that part covered. Hey, no worries, we're all good.
You brought skis with you? Where are they? Oh, did she scream loudly? Oops, I'm so sorry. Okay, well. It's okay, Gerda. We'll just start the operation sooner than expected. Senpai requesting orders and support. Okay. First mission, reduce the giant's numbers. I was gonna say do the fight thing. That could work too. Understood, Master. Switching Ortanax from stealth mode to combat mode. Moving to intercept the enemy now. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Intriguing. I'm still thinking it has something to do with if there's no world tree, then there's no 9 realms. Right? At least that's what I think. Let's start with begin the growth How much is your monster strength for? Is it 3 turns? Yeah, it's 3 turns. Kind of the usual. Okay, here we go. I mean, we're going to be hitting for critical hits, you know, with whoever, just because, not criticals, but weaknesses, just because that's kind of who they are. Okay. Okay. Now we got a full combo with you. Alright, and then... Da-da-da! One more. Oh, I was gonna say one more, but absolutely not. We got it. Okay. Next up, we got these guys. Let's go. Let's just go for the big guy first. Ah, come on, I wanted a crit. That works. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. And actually, you know what? I think we got... That should be enough, right? Yep. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go... 1... Yeah, let's just... Sure, let's just do this. Try and take him out. You gotta hit some both. These guys are very confused by the water paintbrush. It's gonna be enough for you. Yep. You done? Okay. Strange rock alarm. Again, I don't really get what a strange rock alarm is, but I'll take it. And this'll win once we get this on you. Cool. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Yeah, let's go do some of this. That is nice that you just get a pop. Just get a like pop it off, and you know, no more HP growth for a bit, but also you get your meter. I think I really like King Protea as a move set. Okay. Hey, level 3. Sounds good. We're completing those missions too. Probably complete them just on my own time. Once I finish, I usually just, finish for the night. I use up all my AP. The first wave is down. Auto-tuning Ordinax for consecutive battles. Releasing exhaust now. Output values remain stable. I'm still good to go. Don't worry, Fu. I'm conserving energy for our escape. Resuming battle, Master. Oh, we just got more? Just got another? Okay. Alright. That's fine by me. We got this. Just another one? Oh no! That's rare. Alright, let's just use one of these just to get enough. Okay. Well, since it's the last one, let's just finish up this, this thing here. Yeah, let's just go with you again. And let's just stick with this, because this is working out real good. I have no complaints about how this is going. Alright. I like it that it's just like, okay, we have another wave coming. Go to the menu, pick your team, get going, right? No guff. That's the important thing. That's the problem with some of the early FGO stuff, is there's that guff. There's that encounter, walking, right? Having more story-based ones are the best thing. Also, it's only 1-on-1. Okay. Alright, so then we definitely want to get our stuff going. Okay, so let's see here. We could do actually a full combo with you. Yeah, let's do that right now. do as much as we can. See if we can kill one, because that'll just be better for less things to worry about. Okay, 69, nice. You're done. Oh, never mind. There's a whole bunch of them, huh? Didn't even notice. Yeah, please go after Katsushika Hokusai. Okay, so now let's go. Okay, let's go after now the one in the back there. Big damage. This'll kill. Nice. She's ready to go. Please stop. No. Okay, that sucks. Ooh, okay, well. Huh. Let's pop this on to stay alive. Let's pop a heal on you while we're here. As for you, let's go that up. Let's focus on him. Okay, and let's go 1, 2, 3. See how much we do. Decent damage, decent damage. This'll kill though, at least. Okay. Yep, that's fine by me. Yep, that's fine. Another... Oh, Jotun here's got a lot of HP, actually. Let's do an attack up. And let's do a attack up. Just do this to do as much as we can. 1, 2, 3. Just again. Tear through them. And he's the last guy anyways, so that'll be good. Oh, this is the ultimate irony for them. They're so confused as to what's going on. They're like, what? Really? Us? Small? The ultimate of irony. Oh, it is Protea Punch. I love that. Alright. Nice, 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 nice. Good, good, good. Let's go. Wasn't too long of a batch of them. When I saw like the 7 of them, I'm like, oh, but it's like, no, it was fine. Smacketh them away. Second wave defeated. Da Vinci really is amazing. I could probably keep going, no problem. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm not pushing it too far. The Ordinax's output is down by about 20%, but it should be fine for another battle at least. Don't worry about me, Senpai. Just tell me what you need me to do. Is there another one? I just as soon avoid a fight if we can. Huh? Foo, stop Gerda. She's trying to run off on her own. I'll be right back. I can't just sit around and do nothing while you guys fight. Gerda! Uh-oh. You're not going anywhere. Expanding the Ordinax's functionality. Temporarily boosting output. Amalgam Goad? That's new. Gerda, get back here. I got the herbs. I did it. I really did it. Start heading for the western slope. Understood. Wow, you're so amazing, Lady Mash. Those giants are huge, but you fought them like they were nothing. I didn't think that was possible. I knew you envoys weren't scared of giants. I bet they could never catch and squish you like they did with all the grown-ups. Oh, all the grown-ups? Senpai, hang on tight to me. You too, Gerda and Fu. Okay, here goes. Eee. Fu. Equipping the Ordinax hilarious board attachments now. Activating emergency booster. The wind pressure will be incredible, so make sure to keep your eyes closed. My visor will protect me. Switching over from stage 3 thruster to emergency booster. Hilarious board standing by. 3, 2, 1, ignition. We just SSX jet ski down the hill, huh? Oh. Hello, Ophelia. It's you. Welcome to this wonderful wintry snow and guest room, fit for a princess. Oh, right. This isn't your first time here, is it? I hope you don't mind that I got started without you. I have to say, this vodka on Scandinavian rocks is better than I expected, heart. Oh my, I can see you don't approve of drinking on the job. Indeed, I couldn't agree more. But it's not my fault. It's this castle, just when I thought I'd get a reprieve from Russia's cold, too. I mean, a palace made entirely of solid ice. Talk about overwrought. They even say it's cold enough that I'd frost over without a mystic code. I do prefer the cold to heat, but this is overkill, don't you agree, darling Ophelia? You are Scandinavian yourself after all, aren't you? Doesn't bother me. I'm surprised you're still here, Koyanskaya. I'd have thought you'd be long gone to another Lostbelt by now. Don't you have your own job to do, just as Lord Krishtaria gave me one? Oh, don't you worry about that. My work here in Scandinavia is just about done. The Tree of Emptiness is coming along nicely, and this Lostbelt's king has been very cooperative. Although I made some nice additions to my personal collection, I'll be moving on to the next Lostbelt soon. Honestly, this has me feeling like I should have spent more time in Russia helping Kadok a little more, seeing how smoothly things have gone here. Still, if I'm going to worry about anyone, it'd be you, since Kadok doesn't matter anymore, and you have a lot of work left unfinished. Besides, we girls have to look out for each other, don't we, huh, Scar? I don't recall asking for your help, Koyanskaya. If you're saying that you're worried about me, then I'll put it simply, don't be. Oh, really? Are you sure? Super sure? We all know you're an earnest and highly capable mage, but there's something about you that makes you seem consumed by ennui. Like you're not quite in the moment, you know? It kicks my maternal instincts into overdrive. Not that I really know anything about how a mother would feel. Can't you take a hint? My loyalty is with Lord Krishtaria Wodime and him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I'll never waver, nor will I fall for anyone's deception. My mystic code has a talisman designed explicitly to protect my mind. Oh, since you went to all the trouble of showing up those defenses, doesn't that suggest that you see that as a weakness of yours? Oopsies, I guess what they mean by let sleeping dogs lie. Or maybe silence golden is more apt. Alrighty, let's just pretend I didn't notice that and try this again. Come on, Ophelia, have a drink with me. We can hang out and live it up till the sun comes up. Oh, why the sigh? Looks like I'll just have to spell it out for you. We don't need you here. Find another Lostbelt to visit if you're here to indulge your hobbies. Oh, I will. I'll just be on my way as soon as I get bored of my little Scandinavian vacation. So let's get along till I do. After all, you and I are both human haters. It's okay, Ophelia Farmsalone. Poor little rich girl. Nobody will pressure you here. You'll never have to dread Sundays again. Huh? What did you just... What was that second picture? What do you know? Oh, don't be so surprised. We're both women, and neither of us have many friends. Why would there be any secrets between us? It's okay, Ophelia. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. There's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to feel guilty about. You can dedicate your whole life to following your beloved's orders. The whole world has been wiped clean. Now it's nothing but endless white. It's only a matter of time until these Lostbelts fall apart too. We're all just killing time until the foreign god graces us with their presence, so why not enjoy ourselves while we wait? You. So relax, don't worry about anything anymore. Let's just sit back and enjoy our never-ending Wednesday, Odin's Day, together, shall we? Oh, that's where the name comes from. Because I know Thursday is Thor's Day, right? So, interesting. Okay. And give me that Saint Quartz. Don't mind if I do. And a Giant's Ring. Ooh, Village 23. Look at that. Look at that Xenoblade looking place. Lord of Creation End. Alright, well, guess we'll see. I'm all at AP anyways. Guess we'll see what's going on there next time. So thank you all for watching, guys, and we'll see you then for that as we do some more Fate Grand Order. Ciao.